Amid the Hormuz standoff, has Trump's family now entered Iran-linked media's crosshairs? After Donald Trump, has Iran-linked media turned its focus toward his 20-year-old son? Has a disturbing video targeting Barron Trump sparked a new security alarm in Washington? Are claims of a $10 million bounty on Trump's son raising fears of escalating psychological warfare? As U.S.-Iran tensions remain high, Tehran-linked media has now targeted Trump's family, escalating hostile messaging beyond the president himself. Iranian media have reportedly targeted Barron Trump with a new threat, according to Bawaba, focusing on the president's 20-year-old son. The report said Iran-linked media circulated a video targeting Trump's son, bringing renewed attention to rhetoric directed at members of the president's family. The clip reportedly carried a provocative title asking where to kill Barron Trump, using language that has raised serious security concerns. Bawaba reported that a $10 million bounty was also placed on the president's son, though no official Iranian body publicly confirmed the alleged offer. The Barron report follows an earlier Iran-linked video targeting Melania Trump, widening the reported campaign to include multiple members of Trump's immediate family. That video reportedly discussed Melania's routines and security, according to Bawaba, adding to concern over the focus on personal details connected to the first family. Interestingly, in July, IRGC-linked media released a video targeting Donald Trump, reportedly highlighting locations connected to his movements and personal security. Iran's Fars news agency published the video, provocatively titled "Where Do We Kill Trump?" simultaneously across multiple digital platforms in an apparent bid to maximize its reach and psychological impact. According to DPA, the video first appeared on Telegram before a separate version was posted on the platform X, which was later taken down after drawing widespread attention and concern. The clip reportedly traced out Trump's motorcade route to his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida in unsettling detail, raising immediate questions about how such specific information was obtained and compiled. A specific bridge along that route was highlighted in the footage as a possible security weak point, singling out a choke point where a motorcade could theoretically be vulnerable to an ambush. However, the report noted that the route depicted in the video did not actually match publicly available maps of the area, casting doubt on how accurate or operationally credible the footage really is. Notably, Trump's actual travel route through Florida had already been changed following a security alert back in January 2026, meaning the video's supposed route may be outdated or deliberately misleading. Beyond Florida, the footage also highlights security positions and camera placements around Trump Tower in New York, suggesting the video's makers tried to survey multiple locations tied to the president. The threat comes amid continuing U.S.-Iran tensions over the Strait of Hormuz, where military pressure and hostile rhetoric have intensified across the region. Iran's top security chief has claimed that Tehran struck 3 U.S. warships in the strategically important Strait of Hormuz, making the allegation amid heightened tensions between Iran and the United States. General Mohsen Rezai said U.S. President Donald Trump had sent the warships into the region under the banner of Operation Freedom, according to the Iranian official's account of the events. Iran's top security chief further claimed that Trump took 48 hours to make the decision to halt the operation, suggesting that the U.S. president faced a critical choice as tensions escalated in the strategically vital waterway. General Mohsen Rezai said, and I quote, "Trump sent 3 warships toward the Strait of Hormuz under the grand banner of Operation Freedom. After all 3 were hit by us, he apparently needed 48 hours to discover that he had decided to stop the operation." Unquote. Mohsen Rezai, the former commander of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, was appointed as the head of Iran's Supreme National Security Council in August, placing him at the center of Tehran's national security decision-making. General Rezai warned that any new U.S. military action against Iran would trigger what he described as earthquake-like retaliation, signaling a potentially severe response to any further escalation. Rezai also warned neighboring countries not to join what he described as America's economic war against Iran, urging regional governments to avoid supporting additional U.S.-led pressure on Tehran. He said that any country that helps impose new economic restrictions on Iran would be viewed as an enemy, raising the stakes for neighboring states that could face pressure from both Washington and Tehran.
If Trump wants to take certain actions, our response will be an equivalent, earthquake-like retaliation. First, we tell all neighboring countries and other countries around the world not to enter into an economic war alongside the United States against Iran. Any country that partners in creating economic restrictions against us will be considered an enemy. Of course, first we will negotiate with them. We will hold a meeting and say, step aside, separate yourselves from the US, but if they do not comply, we will hit the interests of that country. We have so far not attacked any American economic interests. We have hit American bases. It is true that we hit American bases, but why? Because we were attacked from those bases. Now, if they are going to impose economic sanctions on us, the US has many oil companies and economic interests around Iran and in other places. Well, we will hit those. Trump's foolishness has increased the appeal and desire of the people of the world for the atomic bomb. Meaning, America said it came to prevent the atomic bomb, and now the whole world is saying, wow, so neither the NPT nor membership in the Atomic Energy Agency is effective. It has become clear that the atomic issue is so important that America would start such a war. So why shouldn't we, the peoples of the world, pursue the atomic bomb? In the first place, the US came to make nuclear security, but now nuclear insecurity has been created. People of the world say that when they attacked Iran, which had complied so much, they attacked their nuclear centers. Why shouldn't we build a bomb so that no one can attack us? On the other hand, they realize that if they have an atomic bomb, it is cheaper and more effective than hundreds of F-35s and many associated costs. Well, now there is enthusiasm. Mr. Trump has created an enthusiasm for attacking Iran's nuclear sites. Many countries are now pursuing this. They have actually removed the control of the Atomic Energy Organization over the world. Well, wasn't that foolish? We have agreed with Oman already on the transit path, but the joint statement is not yet ready. However, we have agreed on the path. I advise the Americans not to deploy any additional forces. If they add forces, we will strike that very base. If they make any movement along the southern route of Strait of Hormuz, we will hit them. Any meeting they hold, if we discover it, if they are meeting with counter-revolutionary groups somewhere, we will strike that location. Therefore, it is not that we are staying silent. We are not silent, but currently our attacks are entirely calculated.
Iran has opened the doors to one of its underground missile facilities, sending a chilling message to Israel and signaling that Tehran wants its enemies to believe its military industry has survived the recent war. Iranian state television aired footage of a senior military official visiting an underground defense complex, offering a rare glimpse into facilities that Tehran has deliberately kept hidden from foreign intelligence and public view. The official, Chief of Staff Ali Abdullahi, was shown touring an underground site reportedly involved in producing ballistic missiles, while Iranian media used the visit to project strength and national resilience. Abdullahi claimed that Iran's missile production has increased significantly over the past year, although the precise scale of that production, and the condition of the country's remaining military infrastructure, cannot be independently verified. Iranian state media also claimed that production capacity for suicide drones has tripled since the beginning of the war, a statement that appears intended to demonstrate how quickly Tehran can replace weapons lost or damaged during the conflict.
Upgrade your news experience with the all-new HT app. Download now.